Good evening and welcome to the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network for women's volleyball here tonight at the Keating Sports Center. A matchup between the Dominican University Stars and the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks. Dominican comes in at 4-13 overall in the season, 1-3 in conference, on a one-game winning streak. The Scarlet Hawks come into this matchup 11-6 overall, 2-1 in conference. Also winners of one straight. Ryan Christopherson bringing you the action here tonight from the Keating Sports Center. Tuesday night volleyball, some weeknight volleyball. Getting the starting lineups out there for you right now. And we'll have the anthem here in just a moment as well. So I mentioned the record so far. Certainly the Scarlet Hawks with a better record overall, but Dominican played a really tough non-conference schedule, playing a number of ranked teams in the Division III Women's Volleyball AVCA poll. So that certainly hurts the record a little bit, having to play the likes of Calvin College and a top 10 team, as well as teams like that. So we're going to have the national anthem. We'll be right back. Ready to go. Both teams fired up as we are almost ready for Tuesday night volleyball here from Illinois Tech and the Keating Sports Center. Great venue for many sports, including volleyball. As Scarlet Hawks tonight in their red uniforms. The Dominican Stars in black uniforms with white numbers. Dominican, of course, on the left side of your screen, and Illinois Tech on the right side. Illinois Tech played in a tournament here this last weekend, so just a few days ago here at the Keating Sports Center, where they dropped a contest to MSOE before defeating Olivet College. So split the day 1-1 there on Saturday. Some of the leaders so far this year for Dominican, see what they bring to the table. Kabia Sinitskaite is the leader in kills as we get set to go. And right on cue, Sinitskaite had a chance at it. Dominican trying to set things up, and that one's blocked right at the front by Illinois Tech. Jessica Weaver, number 8, and Emily Graham, number 14 in red, teamed up at the front of the net for the first Illinois Tech points. And how about a service ace for the second point? Briar Moore, do-it-all player for Illinois Tech. served up an ace. But it's served right back on the kill from Sinitskaite. 2-1, the score in favor of Illinois Tech here in set number 1. Miscommunication there from Illinois Tech's side on the initial hit, initial bump, I should say. Nobody home on the second hit. And again, some more miscommunication. 2 straight there. And just like that, Dominican is taking a 3-2 lead here in set number 1. Adeline Dunker is the one serving it up for Dominican. Graham had a chance at it, no. Now a big chance from Grace Raycamp. And unable to be returned is Briar Moore there. And the Stars have come right back after a couple of quick points by Illinois Tech. It's now 4-2 Dominican. More of the chance in the middle. Nothing. Now big left-handed chance there by Maya Green. IIT able to play it. Sinitskaite for the kill. Definitely a player to watch out for here tonight. Kabia Sinitskaite, 5'10" senior from Naperville, Illinois. Suburban Chicagoland. Blocked out. Oh no. That is going to be a point for Illinois Tech. Excuse me, so now it's 5-3, Illinois Tech down, but Jessica Weaver now with the serve for IIT. A service error there for Weaver. Brings it on back to Dominican, 6-3, the Stars lead it here in set 1. Serving is the libero, Summer Smith for the Stars. Set up for Raycamp. Nothing, one more time. Quick move over the net there by Wilkins. And they can't return it to the Stars, so a point for Illinois Tech. Raycamp to serve. Justine Bracco rotates in for Wilkins. Just barely bumping it over in time there are the Stars. A chance now for Sadie Harrington. And it's going to be a point for Illinois Tech. Raycamp set to serve. Scarlet Hawks down 6-5. Set up for Maya Green and the lefty with a whole lot of heat behind that one for the score. Talented freshman Maya Green from El Paso, Texas. She gives way for Sarah Leichkoff. Leichkoff tried to dive and hit it over, could not. Scarlet Hawks down 7-6. Back and forth affair here early on. Emily Graham on the serve for Illinois Tech. At the net, blocked away by Harrington and Briar Moore, it looked like. Now a chance for Moore, and she gets it to go. Not quite sure if she had planned it that way. But effective nonetheless. Ties this set at 7. Maya Green with a chance. Raycamp all over it. Briar Moore had deflected through a wall. Now a chance for the Stars. Good job there by the Scarlet Hawks to keep it alive, and Kelsey Starnes, the libero. Set up, blocked away, but out. There was a chance for Adeline Dunker, it looked like. Blocked out by the Scarlet Hawks, 8-7 Stars, and it's their serve. Maya Green set to put it in play. Played by Stephanie Wynn. Now over the Stars on a chance. Wynn with a great play. Starnes knocks it over. Here's Dunker. And she scores it. Oh, excuse me, that was not Dunker. My bad. Emily Shellhace, number 19. Getting number 19 and number 10 confused. Both on the court right now for the Stars. Shellhace to Dunker, now back to Shellhace. Those two teaming up for the Stars point. Leader so far for the Scarlet Hawks this season in terms of kills. Briar Moore with 164 kills leads the team, followed by Jessica Weaver at 113. Maria Fernanda Alcantara with 103. She is third on the team, and right behind her is Emily Graham with 101 kills. Ellie Leach is third in assists, second is Grace Raycamp, and first is Allison Wilkins. They kind of share those duties, those three. Briar Moore with a kill. She leads the team in a number of categories, including kills, also service aces, and digs as well. Allison Wilkins serves it up with the Scarlet Hawks, now up 10-9. Senate Skyte had a chance at it. Now Wilkins over to Briar Moore. She's had the hot hand. Played along by Dominican. Nice play made by Emily Shellhace, excuse me. She fired that one right by Stephanie Wynn for the Stars point. We're all tied up at 10 here in set number 1. Serve from the Stars is going to be a little too long there from Maya Feblis. Gives it back over to IIT and Briar Moore. 11-10, Scarlet Hawks. And Briar Moore is going to get her team leading 26th service ace of the season. Timeout Stars, 12-10. Illinois Tech on top here in this early going. Quick break, let's see if we have the live stats here tonight. Does not look like we do, so we'll go off of what we've seen so far. The Scarlet Hawks had a bit of a slow start in terms of not playing all that clean of game. A couple of plays in a row in particular where on the first hit, on the initial hit, there was nobody home for a second and third hit. So got those cleaned up a little bit. Have come back and now lead it 12-10 here in set number 1 versus the Dominican Stars. We have not seen number 2 in red, Maria Fernanda Alcantara. She is third on the team in kills. She has a wrap there around her left shoulder. And like I said, we have not seen her tonight. So instead, we've seen Grace Raycamp go from setter to right hitter at times. Kind of up near the more the front of the net. More in the attacking mode. Some little shuffling of the players, but so far it's worked out for Illinois Tech. They now have a 13-10 lead. Briar Moore has been a star so far. Chance for Siniscate, and she got it. Siniscate gets another kill. One of the players to watch out for Dominican here tonight. 151 kills. Second on the team is 116, so really big time leader in that department for the Stars. Set up for Raycamp. Stars all over. Maya Green taps it too short. Does not get over the net. And a point over to the Scarlet Hawks. Jessica Weaver's going to take the serve now. The 5'11" senior from Richmond, Michigan. Good serve. And it's going to be a service ace. Nice job there from Jessica Weaver. Good looking serve. Her 19th service ace of the season, but that she follows it right back up with a service error. She'll rotate out. Kelsey Starnes back in the libero. Stars with the serve. Down 15-13 to the Scarlet Hawks here in set number 1. And given right back. Back-to-back service errors from each team. As Grace Raycamp gets set to go. Raycamp, she'll switch positioning on where she's going to serve it from. Set up in front of the net, Sadie Harrington. Nice play. She made the initial block at the net. Well, the Stars' chance there, and then knocked it right back over to get the point. Great individual effort there, all done by Sadie Harrington. 17-13 Scarlet Hawks as Kelsey Starnes had a bump set over to Justine Bracco. Had a good chance at it. Now good block there at the front of the net by Bracco and Harrington. I don't believe the Scarlet Hawks touched that. They did not. And that's yet another point. Another timeout for Dominican here. 18-13. Illinois Tech on top here in set number 1. Mentioned a host of different players making an impact so far for the Scarlet Hawks. Sadie Harrington had that great individual play just a moment ago. Justine Bracco, we've seen her come in and be a force at the front of the net. Tied for the tallest player on the roster for Illinois Tech at 6 foot tall. Jessica Weaver, the senior, had a service ace added in there. Seen Kelsey Starnes and Allison Wilkins share duties there at setter as well. So I know I'm missing some players there, but all of them getting some good work in here in set number 1. 18-13, Scarlet Hawks on top. Both teams coming into tonight won their last game. Scarlet Hawks actually splitting on Saturday. They lost the first one of the day in a conference matchup, their first conference loss of the season to MSOE. Then won a non-conference matchup versus Olivet College. This, of course, a conference matchup, NACC matchup. Bracco had it blocked at the nets, and she's a little frustrated. Maybe didn't get quite the power and or angle that she wanted on that. So it's 18-14, Stars down by 4, but with the serve. Sarah Lychak on the serve. As Bracco, that's a tough hit. And she came up short with it. Stars looking to make a run after this last timeout that they just used. They have no more for this set. Here's Graham with a touch over. Set up right perfectly for Harrington, who couldn't quite get the points. The Stars recovered. Great camp sets for Breyer. Moore coming in from a ways back, and she gets the points. Pretty impressive amount of power behind that, as Moore streaked in from the back. Got the point for the Scarlet Hawks. Graham served it. And a point goes down for Emily Shellhace. She got it through the Scarlet Hawks wall to make it 19-16. IIT has held the advantage now for a while in this set one. Maya Green misses the mark. Trying to go diagonal with it. And just barely missed that sideline. 20-16, Illinois Tech with Kelsey Starnes serving. A bump to Dunker. Shellhace had it blocked out. And at the Stars' point. Shellhace now on the serve. Stars looking for a run. Starnes received it. Bracco bumped it over to Weaver, who has to knock it on over. Stephanie Wynn with a good dig out. Here's Breyer Moore going with a great move. That's the second time she's done that. It looked like maybe off her hand it wasn't hit all that well, but maybe that's what she's trying to do. Or maybe it's just luck. Either way, the Scarlet Hawks will take it. 21-17, Illinois Tech on top. Here in set one, Wilkins driving back. Lychak all the way to the back. Bumped by Wilkins. Here's Breyer Moore. Stars return it. As Siniscate. Siniscate with the point. 21-18, Scarlet Hawks holding on to this advantage. Switch out volleyballs real quick. Now ready for play, Maya Fedlis. Freshman from Miami, Florida. And gets the service ace. That's a big one right there, and it's gonna prompt a timeout from Coach Mark Johnston. I believe that's the Scarlet Hawks' first timeout they've used here in this set. The Dominican Stars have used both of their timeouts already. Coach Johnston in his 4th season at the helm of the volleyball programs here at Illinois Tech. Cameron Andrew also in his 4th season there at Dominican University. They talk things over with their teams. It's been a good first set here tonight from the Keating Sports Center. Love this venue, as really seems to keep the sound in and get loud and you know, good fan support. Makes for some fun times here for volleyball and for basketball. Really the two major sports that play here. Illinois Tech again up 21-19, but the Stars with the serve coming out of this timeout. Wynn received it. Wilkins sets it on over to Raycamp. Just misses that back line. Had a pretty good look at it. Couldn't quite knock it in. 21-20. Scarlet Hawks lead down to 1. Fabulous once again on the serve. And a good one right at Wynn. Starnes sets it over to Raycamp. Near the nets. Scarlet Hawk couldn't get over there. That was Weaver who has a chance at it. Bump set to Sineskaite. Great play by Stephanie Wynn. I don't know how she got to that one. Now blocked at the net. Weaver and Moore in there. Partially deflected by Weaver at the net, and that's going to be a point for the Stars. We're all tied up at 21 here in the opening set. Scarlet Hawks need to break this run from Feblis and Dominican. Starnes received it. Wynn bumps it over to Raycamp. And she misses. 22-21, Stars on top now. That's their first lead since very early in this set. And a break there for the Scarlet Hawks, a much needed one. Feblis goes a little long with that serve. And we're tied back up at 22. Briar Moore bouncing that ball up and down, getting ready to serve. Good player to have in this situation. Needing 3 more points to win set 1. Shellhaze from a ways back. Scarlet Hawks are all over it. Briar Moore. She had a chance at it, and somehow Dominican gets it over. Set by Wilkins. Oh no! Graham and Weaver both were going up, but some miscommunication there with Wilkins. I don't think either of them thought that they were going to get that ball. Coach Johnson just used his last timeout. Didn't look too happy about that last play, and you can understand why. A big spot in the set here. Tied at 22, and you don't even get an opportunity to knock the ball over, as on the third hit, you just let the ball fall to the floor. Illinois Tech will have to bounce back here after this timeout, the last one from either team in this set. 23-22, Dominican on top. And is back and forth opening set here tonight. Who's it gonna be for Illinois Tech? Now that the Stars are gonna have the serve back, makes it a bit tougher. They were in a good spot there. Briar Moore was serving. They were tied up. But a miscommunication error gives the Stars a 1-point lead. And the serve coming from Adeline Dunker, freshman from Geneseo, Illinois. Here comes the serve. Stars received it. Wilkins over to Graham. Not much doing there on offense. Now Maya Green has a big chance, and she takes advantage. 24-22, Stars on top with set point now coming up, and their serve. Dunker goes too long with it. Ooh, that was close though. Close take there for Illinois Tech, but they are rewarded. 24-23 as Weaver serves it. Late substitution does not go down for Illinois Tech, and the Stars get set point there. 25-23, the Stars take set one in comeback fashion. How will the Scarlet Hawks respond? We'll have that answer for you after a short break here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. Back for set number two here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network, Keating Sports Center. Match between the Dominican Stars and the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks. The Stars took set one in dramatic fashion, 25-23. As the Scarlet Hawks look to get on the same page here in set two. Definitely look back at that set one as a missed opportunity. First one dove in there on Stephanie Wynn, but the Scarlet Hawks were able to return it. Sinitskaite. Big time kill right there to get us started here in set two. We do have those live stats up for you now. An 097 hit percentage for Illinois Tech in set one, a 150 hit percentage for the Stars. So certainly advantage there for Dominican. As there's a kill for Green, Maya Green. Service aces 4-3 in favor of Dominican. A couple more service errors though for Dominican there in set number one, and more blocks for the Scarlet Hawks as Briar Moore gets the first Illinois Tech point. A lot of it was just not setting it up correctly there for Illinois Tech in set one. That was a good serve, by the way, by Briar Moore. That backed up Sinitskaite. Moore taps it over. Here's Maya Green, the lefty, gets rejected at the net. Now Shielhace is going to get the point. Scarhawks couldn't quite figure out how to return that one. Leader so far for Dominican in kills is Gabia Sinitskaite with 7 kills to 2 attack errors. Emily Shielhace, 6 kills and 2 attack errors. Maya Green with 3 kills and 1 attack error. Summer Smith on the serve for Dominican. Wynn received it. Wilkins over to Emily Graham. Almost got that point. The Stars are able to bring it back on over. Ray Camp had a chance. Now at the net, that is a point. I think it was deflected. Either way, a score for Dominican. 16 assists. That's the only 16 assists for Adeline Dunker, I should say. She is the only one with an assist for Dominican here in this one. And Emily Shielhace leads the team in digs. As Raycamp, she was able to track that one down near the stands. Shielhace. Now a lot behind that. Can they bump it on over? It's Briar Moore. Wow, what a play. That is a long ways away to go overhand. Set up for Maya Green. Win with a bump set. Graham couldn't quite get it over the wall made by Dominican there. 5-1, Dominican with the early advantage here in set number 2. And with a 1-0 lead in terms of sets as well here in this match. Win to Wilkins across for Graham, had a lot on it. Now Weaver with a big chance. Shielhace for the Stars came right back with it. Ray Camp. It bumped high into the air by Dominican. Maya Green kind of hit that one on the way down. Give that point to Illinois Tech. They're down 5-2, but now they'll have the serve with Sasami Coven. Tried to sub in late in set number 1. Coach Johnston tried to. Now how about Coven there? She dug that one out. Graham with a chance. Maya Green blocked at the nets and somehow kept alive. Maya Green was on her backside and was able to keep it alive, but the Scarlet Hawks still get the points. Scarlet Hawks down 5-3. Coven once again here with the serve as we get the court cleaned up. Chance to look real quick at Illinois Tech's leader so far. Briar Moore with 5 kills and 0 attack errors leads the team. Sadie Harrington has 2 kills and 0 attack errors. Wilkins and Graham each with a kill here in this one for the Scarlet Hawks. As Coven goes a little long with that serve. 6-3 Stars, and it's their serve. 5 assists for Grace Raycamp, 2 for Wilkins, 1 for Starnes so far. Briar Moore with 2 service aces and Weaver with 1 herself. Stephanie Wynn leads the team with 7 digs, followed by Allison Wilkins with 5. Bump set for Shielhace. Wynn received it. And Emily Graham gets the point. Scarlet Hawks down 6-4, Grace Raycamp. Going to come up with the serve here. She's a 5'9" freshman from Villa Park, Illinois. Number 18 in red. Just couldn't quite get it over the net. And back on over to Dominican. Maya Green on the serve. Ray Camp at the front of the net for Harrington. Knocked sky high into the air by Leichkock. And eventually leads to a Stars point. Eight to 4. Dominican on top. Maya Green again with the serve. Too long. And a point for Illinois Tech. 5 service errors for Dominican in set 1. 2 more than Illinois Tech had. Scarlet Hawks unable to take advantage though. Great effort, can they get it over? Graham does. And she was the one who made the initial effort. But it's still gonna go down as a point for Dominican there. Great effort though on the back end by Emily Graham. 5'10" sophomore from Brighton, Michigan. Get some sweat cleaned off the floor here. Tuesday night. Volleyball here from the Keating Sports Center. Stars up 9-5 on the Scarlet Hawks and serving with Michelle Hayes. And the long delay leads to a service error there for Shell Hayes. Stephanie Wynn set the serve now. Good one right at Leichkock. Sinit had a chance at it. Leichkock to Sinit blocked right back. Rocco and Weaver in on that one. Win again on the serve. Scarlet Hawks down 2, 9-7. Make it 10-7 on the service error from Wynn. Maya Feblis on the serve. With her in the service box, the match really turned around back in set 1. Although it's going to be a quick turn this time around as Weaver gets the point. Dominican is down about 4 or 5 points. Rather late into set 1. But Feblis went on a run. And eventually, I believe it was tied, they eventually tied it at 21 before taking the lead. Scarlet Hawks couldn't stop that run made by Feblis in the service box, and that's really turned this game around. As Dominican came back to win set 1, 25-23. Set 2, they are up 10-8 on the Scarlet Hawks. Here comes Wilkins now on the serve. Leichkock just barely got into her teammate Dunker, who hit it on over. Ray Camp blocked back. Another Stars point, 11-8 here in set 2. Graham to Wilkins to Briar Moore. High up into the air, Dunker. Couldn't see who she got it to, but couldn't get much on it. And then the Scarlet Hawks come back with a point. Down 11-9, but have Briar Moore up, ready to serve. Sinitskaite couldn't quite get as close to the net as she had hoped. Raycamp with a chance, and there is a kill for the Scarlet Hawks. Returned right back to camera there. Right up where I am too, up here in the cheap seats up with the fans. Emily Graham with another score. We're all tied up at 11. And you can see some fire and some intensity from this Scarlet Hawks team. They're loving it right now. They are all tied up at 11. A timeout on the floor from Coach Cameron Andrew and the Dominican University Stars. Team comparison pretty even overall. Hit percentage 159 for the Stars, 151 for the Scarlet Hawks. 4 service aces for the Stars, 3 for the Scarlet Hawks. The digs are within 2 of each other. Four to 2 in blocks in favor of the Scarlet Hawks, but like I said, very even between these two squads. Emily Shellhace has taken the kills lead for Dominican. She now has 8. Sinitskaite still stuck at 7. Briar Moore on the other side, 7 kills to 0 attack errors. She has been the main source of offense for the Scarlet Hawks. Missing Maria Fernanda Alcantara, one of their outside hitters. Saw her with a wrap around her left shoulder here earlier tonight. Have not seen her play tonight, so Grace Raycamp has stepped in as more of an attacker here tonight. Bit different than we've seen so far this year. We need some players to step up on the offensive side of things. The Stars gain back a point there. They're out 12-11. And the serve from Summer Smith. Wilkins over to Graham. And the Stars return to Maya Green. Briar Moore does a good job to stay with it. Win with a long bump over to Raycamp. And she comes up short with it. 13-11, Stars on top. Summer Smith continues on in the service game. A senior from Elgin, Illinois. Wilkins over to Raycamp. And this is close to the net. The battle won by Graham, but the Stars are still able to have a chance at it. Wilkins sets it for Weaver for the score. Scarlet Hawks down 13-12. A rotation, and Sasami Coven will come back in to serve. Chance for Shellhace. This is bumped in high into the air. Graham bumps it over to Wilkins, who gets it over. Here's Maya Green getting it through the wall of Graham and Harrington for the point. 14-12, Stars on top. Coven and Weaver rotate out for Illinois Tech. Wychok is on the serve as Graham gets another point. She's been on fire as of late. Scald Hawks are right in this second set, down 1-0. Raycamp with a good serve. This is going to be a tough one to handle. Over near the bench, Maya Green had a good effort. That was no good from the Stars. Like I said, a good effort, but Scarlet Hawks points. They are tied at 14. Raycamp's serve backed up Summer Smith. Wind bumps it over. That's too close to the net. No play for Emily Graham or Sadie Harrington. 15-14. Dominican takes back the lead. Graham taps it over and gets the point. She had been bringing the fire here as of late. Now a little bit of finesse ties this up at 15. At the net. Scarlet Hawks take control. Here's Briar Moore with a chance. And that's a point. I wonder if that would have been better if Lychak had just let that go. See if that goes out. That's on the other side of the court. Couldn't quite see where that was going to land. Couldn't make the play though, the diving play. Scarlet Hawks take back the lead. 16-15. More cleanup of the floor here. But back on Saturday, this King Sports Center was rather hot and a little uncomfortable. Tonight, though, pretty comfortable. 60s outside, nice little breeze. Scald Hawks feeling comfortable right now, up 17-15 here in set number 2. Now remember, they did have the lead for a lot of set 1 before Dominican came back late and took the first set 25-23. So it's Illinois Tech more with the comeback here in set 2. Now they have the lead. And again, just looking to keep it after this timeout. Scald Hawks split on Saturday in their tournament here at the Keating Sports Center. They are 2-1 in conference play so far in the NACC. Again, this is a conference game between the Dominican Stars. Actually saw the last time these two teams played each other. Of course, with not much of a volleyball season, or not a volleyball season for some teams, including Illinois Tech. There was no match last year, but 2 years ago these teams played each other at Dominican, and it was a 3-0 victory for the Stars. Overall, in their history playing each other, these two schools, Dominican is 4-1. How about Stephanie Wynn coming up? And she got that ball over, but just a little too far outside, and point for the Stars. Raycamp across for Briar Moore. Ooh, that was not quite a good setup there, and Moore caught in between what she needed to try to do. So we're tied up at 17. 2 straight points after the timeout for the Stars. Bump close to the net as Raycamp had to try to just tap it over to Harrington. But that set up an easy block for the Stars, and they have taken back the lead at 18-17. Right at Stephanie Nguyen. Ray Camp over to Briar Moore. She has a good chance at it and gets the point. Tied up at 18. Stephanie Nguyen on the serve. Sinitskaite gets it down. Just a little too short there for Graham to try to pick it off the ground. (19-18) Stars on top. Fabulous on the serve. Rocco didn't quite hit it over. 20-18 Stars. And another timeout from Illinois Tech. 20-18 in this back and forth affair here in set number 2. The Stars and the Scott Hawks trading leads, trading big comebacks. But right now it's the Stars with a 2-point advantage and a 1-0 lead. Gabia Sinitskaite, 8 kills and 3 attack airs. Same stat line there for Emily Schilhace. On Illinois Tech's side, Briar Moore still leads by a lot in kills with 9. Emily Graham has 4. But it's really the Stars who have kept the Scott Hawks more back on their toes a bit. (20-18) lead for Dominican. Serving is Maya Feblis. Crowd trying to rev up the Scarlet Hawks a bit here. Big chance for Maya Green. She gets it to go. 21-18 Stars on top. Fabulous. And the serve, here's Briar Moore. Big chance, Dominican all over it, Sinitskaite. Another kill for her. 22-18. Another timeout there from Illinois Tech. They trying to figure some things out here. Been tough sledding, especially after the previous timeout. Dominican having things working right now. Scott Hawks in danger of going down 2-0. Where you look for your senior leaders. Scott Hawks with 5 seniors on the squad. And who can come up with some offense here for Illinois Tech? Again, another big run coming from Dominican with Maya Feblis in that server's box. That happened in set 1. It's happening again here in set 2. How can they break this run? We shall find out.
Everything good? Okay, everything looks good. I've seen the screen, so yeah.
Fabulous. Bounces the ball up and down. She's ready to go. The Scarlet Hawks have an answer for her. Briar Moore with a chance. And a point. When in doubt, go to Briar Moore. Her 10th kill of the match. Scarlet Hawks still down 3, but now they have the serve. 22-19 here in the second set. And one of the seniors we talked about, Allison Wilkins serving. Siniskaite. Did she miss the mark? She did not. Right on point. Big answer there for Dominican and one of their seniors. She's had herself a big match so far. They're up 23-19. Not sure what the discussion is. Now we are set to play 23-19. And the Stars give her right back over. That's a big play right there. Opens the door for Illinois Tech. Down 23-20. Here comes Briar Moore on the serve. That's a good serve. Lychuk dug it out. Braykamp bounces it out. Here's Graham. And saved by the Stars. Unbelievable play by Lychuk. And a point for Dominican. A hard-fought point. What a play by Sarah Lychuk. Senior from Las Vegas, Nevada. The libero. Diving all out and somehow getting it over the net. She had to on that third hit. Now set point, 24-20 Stars. It was Summer Smith on the serve. Here comes Graham. Now Weaver with an easy point. A tap over. 24-21, Scarlet Hawks have to fend off set point here, but they will have the serve. As Sasami Coven comes back in, big spot for her to come in fresh off the bench. Knocked over there by Shilhase. A chance and it's in for the Scarlet Hawks, 24-22. Still got some work to do. Gotta start it off with a good serve right here from Coven. That is a good one to Lychuk. Chance for Shilhase. Now Graham with a chance, and how about Shilhase once again? And a point to the Stars. 25-22. The Stars pull out set number 2 and take a 2-0 lead over the Scarlet Hawks. Comeback variety both times for Dominican, down by as many as 4 or 5 in the latter stages of both sets. But yet they have a 2-0 lead as we look to have set 3 coming up in just a couple of minutes. Quick break here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network. back for set number 3 between the Dominican Stars and the Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks here from the Keating Sports Center. Tuesday night volleyball. Dominican Stars with a 2-0 lead, but we have had 2 really exciting sets so far. Just unfortunately for the Scarlet Hawks, both have gone the way of the Stars. 25-23 and 25-22. And here we go with Ellie Leach serving it up. Her first action of the night. Gets us started here in set 3. Coach Johnson maybe looking to change some things up. And Sadie Harrington gets the first point for the Scarlet Hawks. Good crowd on hand here at the Keating Sports Center. Making a lot of noise, trying to will this Scarlet Hawks team back into it. Shelhace had a good chance at it. How about Graham getting it over with a big bump? Sinitskaite, she loaded up. Scarlet Hawks all over it defensively. Win to Leach. Briar Moore with a chance. Dunker to Maya Green. She goes short with it. 2-0. Scarlet Hawks on top here in set 3. Leach with the serve. Dug out by Leichkot. And a point from way back there. Emily Shelhace. First Stars point, it's 2-1. IIT here early in the third set. Leach sets it for Briar Moore. Dunker for Maya Green. And that's a point. Two our score here in set number 3. Dunker on the serve. It was Graham really loading up there, but put a little too much on it. A point for the Stars. They've scored 3 straight. Leads 2-0 and 3-2 here in set 3. Bracco had a big chance. Now Sinitskaite. Good play by Stephanie Wynn. Down the line. Briar Moore's going to get that to go. She looks like she was even a bit surprised that she got that one to go. Had a great night overall. Best source of offense, most consistent source at that for Illinois Tech as they give her right back over on the service error. 4-3 Stars with the advantage. And Summer Smith puts it into play for the Stars. It's a service ace. Stephanie Wynn points and says, "It's my bad." Wynn receives it, but it's right at the front of the net. Easy play there for Morgan Parsons. First time we've seen her tonight. 5'10" junior from Shelbyville, Illinois. Smith. It's received by Wynn, and Sadie Harrington was set up beautifully by Leach. Nice play there from the sophomore Sadie Harrington out of Denver, Colorado. Scarlet Hawks down 6-4 here in set 3. Win on the serve. Here's Maya Green with a chance. And I'm not quite sure if that ever made it over the front of the net. If it did, it was blocked back. So point IIT. Stephanie Wynn right back at it with a serve here. And puts it into play. Service error. And again, right back over to the Stars. Scarlet Hawks down 7-5. Chance for Bracco. Dominican on the offensive now. Smith straight into the net. Every set has been very closely contested, and figure this one's going to be no different. A back and forth affair. Unfortunately for Illinois Tech, Dominican has gotten the best of them in the first two sets here tonight, but just barely. 25-23 in the first set, 25-22 in set number 2. Right now the Stars have an 8-6 lead in set 3 with the lefty Maya Green on the serve. Coven sets up Moore, and Moore misses the sideline there. Stars advantage 9-6. They have a nice crowd on hand as well. Can't see them on the broadcast here. They're to the left of the camera, kind of behind it. Maya Green off the mark there. In fact, their team nickname is, of course, the Stars. And some creativity from, I assume, the kind of the parents and that from the team, that they have all the players' names on a bunch of these stars, I guess. Oh, it looks pretty cool. Of course, can't see it there on the broadcast, but trust me, it's a good gesture, and always good to see the road team have a good following here. Make it to the Keating Sports Center. A good venue to watch sports, as I mentioned earlier, with volleyball and basketball. Scarlet Hawks down 11-8 now here in set 3. Good serve from Emily Shellhace. Scarlet Hawks trying to avoid a straight set sweep. They're down 12-8 right now in set number 3. Service ace once again for Shellhace. And there's that timeout I was just about to mention. That Coach Johnson might want to use it. He does here, down 13-8 in set number 3, and 2-0 overall. Haven't checked in on the live stats in a while. Scarlet Hawks leaders in this one. Of course, Briar Moore leads in kills. 11 kills to 2 attack errors. Emily Graham with 5 kills, 3 attack errors. Sadie Harrington with 4 and 1 attack error. Jessica Weaver with 3 kills and 0 attack errors. Allison Wilkins with 7 assists. Grace Raycamp with 9 assists. Briar Moore with 2 service aces. Weaver and Raycamp each have 1. Stephanie Wynn with 12 digs. Moore with 9. Wilkins with 7. Raycamp with 6. On the other side for Dominican, dynamic duo of Gabia Siniscate and Emily Shelhace. Each have 11 kills apiece there. Siniscate with 3 attack errors, Shelhace with 4. Maya Green has also added in 8 kills as well. All 30 assists tonight from Dominican have come from Adeline Dunker. Graham got it over for the Scott Hawks. Played along. Here's Maya Green playing it over. Win over to Graham, blocked at the net. Coven sets it for Van. Victoria Van just into the match. Moore tried to dig it out, could not. 14-8, Stars on top here in set 3. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the play of Adeline Dunker setting her teammates up, and then Sarah Lightchalk as a defensive specialist, libero. She has been exceptional. Much needed point there from Briar Moore and the Scott Hawks. Lightchalk made a few phenomenal plays in that set number 2 specifically. That catapulted the Stars to a victory in that comeback victory in set 2. Siniscate off the mark there. 14-10. Scarlet Hawks still down, but needing a run. Got a couple in a row so far. Ray Camp set to go. Excuse me, that's Nicole Canziola. Ray Camp is 18, Canziola 19. The freshman from Bolingbrook, Illinois, and Nicole Canziola will now rotate out. Scarlet Hawks down 15-10. Harrington bumps it up. Graham bumps it over. Dunker over to Siniscate. Win to Briar Moore. And Moore gets yet another kill. Victoria Van and Sasami Coven will rotate out. Ellie Leach back in. Leach, a senior from St. Paul, Minnesota, puts it in play for the Scarlet Hawks. And that's a good serve. Siniscate had to play it over near the stands. Leach across court now for Graham, but we have a violation. Stars point. And their serve up 16-11. Right at Emily Graham. She couldn't quite handle that one. The Scarlet Hawks defense tonight has not been as sharp as you'd want to see it here tonight. As Coach Johnston really cycling through a number of different players now. Number 11, April Williams, is into the match. Sadie Harrington. There's a point right there. (17-12) as Williams now will get the serve. Lightchalk received it. Here's Siniscate. A good play by Williams, but nobody's there as it was just a little bit too close to the net and kind of in the no man's land there. Comes the serve from Smith. That's a good one. Wynn got it over on the first hit. Maya Green, well too far on that kill attempt. Stephanie Wynn here for the Scott Hawks. We have really seen the bigger runs come from Dominican. Here in this match so far, really love to see one last one here from the Scarlet Hawks. Point over to the Stars there, 19-13. Stars have just been a little sharper here tonight. Leach to Weaver. Bump back, Smith from a ways out. She got it over. Bracco just got it over. Skimmed the net a bit. Partially deflected at the net. There's a tough one for the Scott Hawks, and the Stars take advantage. 20-13. Stars with the advantage here in set 3. And 5 points away from a straight set sweep. Diving in on Wynn, she plays it. Bracco with a big bump over to Moore. And that was blocked at the net, so play continues, and Weaver grabs the points. Coach Cameron Andrew wants an explanation there. He gets a quick one. I wasn't so sure if Briar Moore was going to get that one over, but they did call it a block at the net, which allowed for play to continue. 20-14, the Scott Hawks are down. And Coven with a service error. A big one at that. Every point magnified here with the Scarlet Hawks down 21-14. We'll take a quick break here. Be back in about a minute here on the Scott Hawks Broadcast Network. Back here from timeout. We're in the middle of set number 3. Well, really, actually, in the later stages of set number 3. If I'm being honest, the score is 21-14 in favor of the Dominican Stars. Maya Green puts it into play. And a service ace on a reception error there by Stephanie Wynn. Makes it 22-14 Stars. Again, the Stars already up 2-0. So they're oh so close to taking this match in straight sets. Coven gives to Van. Victoria Van. Coven to Weaver. She just has to bump it over near the net. Dunker sets up Shellhace. And too hot to handle for April Williams. 23-14, Stars on top. 2 points away from victory here tonight. Shellhace checks out, a tremendous match for her. Ellie Griffiths checks in. Maya Green to serve. That one is in for a service ace. The Scott Hawks ducked out of the way there, but it was in. And we have match point coming up. Sinitskaite and Shell Hayes, each with 13 kills on the match for the Dominican Stars, and Maya Green's gonna grab a service ace to end this match tonight. 25-14 in set 3. Boy, this match ends in straight sets, 3-0, but it was really close in the first 2. Really tremendous match. The third one got out of hand a little bit, and it's a 3-0 victory for the Dominican Stars. Briar Moore leads it with 13 kills and 2 service aces, but wasn't enough for the Scarlet Hawks tonight. They take the 3-0 loss here in NACC conference play to fall in 2-2 in conference here on a Tuesday night match at the Keating Sports Center. I'm Ryan Christopherson saying so long. Thanks for listening in to Illinois Tech Women's Volleyball here on the Scarlet Hawks Broadcast Network.